There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. So we are in the 2026 Winter Super League. And this time up, we have Beltroniko and his humans. I'll just call him Belt. And Wornser or Wornser. I don't know how to pronounce the O with the two dots. Is that an umlaut? And he has brought orcs. Not good for the humans. Bad matchup for humans. Orcs. I don't know what the rule of 5 and extra square back is for. Bit strange. Don't really understand it. Timeout and an end zone kick. Doing some work for the humans. Get the head up. And watch from the correct side. Went for the 1 in 9 pickup before we went for the 1 in 27 block, which is a little bit interesting. Also, if this blitz here, if he'd done the blitz from this side, right, 2, 3, 4, he could have come back to there. And then put someone there, and then this, if it's pushes, gives him a follow-up block. Would have been nice. Runs back. A couple of people to be a bridge, which is okay. Doesn't blitz with the Mighty Blow. I'd still be blitzing with Mighty Blow, even on Orcs. Doing the right thing. Piling downfield, because he can only get to there. So, unfortunately, he can't really. I mean, he could have, if he wanted to, gone for some rushes to get these two there and there, which would have been much stronger. But it's 4 rushes. It's probably going to cost you at least a reroll. But it feels like that's the only way you win this game. Everything else leads to a tough draw. That noise was the Tales of the Borderland. I wouldn't even do rushes. Yes, the Orc shouldn't have allowed players into the backfield. With a super deep kick like that, he should have, instead of bringing like this Mighty Blow back down to there, the Mighty Blow should have been over here to form a secondary screen. Because the blitz is probably going to be him. And then one of these players should have moved out to the right and been a screen that way. You don't, like, he used him to block in a player from dodging away, which is irrelevant. Like, he should have just gone over there, so that you needed a blitz to even get past either side. And what you definitely couldn't do was get past on both sides. So he should have defended from more players being in his backfield. Because Belt could have rolled all the dice that turn, right? He could have gone nuts and gone for the win and like rolled all the rushes and had like half his team here. So now, oh, I was going to say, so now Belt has a choice. And to me, the choice is you either plow into the cage and eat some blocks back but cause some problems, or just run away and play for the draw with the one turn possibility. Like, because you had your chance, like that was your chance. You got a deep kick and he didn't defend properly, so you've thrown that chance. So now your chance is to either plow in, hope he rolls some pushes, um, like that's kind of all you got. Not necessarily all mans him, but he's kind of half mans him anyway, right? Loads of his players are tagged up, so he's blocking him. I wouldn't even take the block with the ogre. I'd just leave him tagged. So all three of these are tagged. He's the assist. He's the blitz. Hopefully you get a pow. And then he comes round and tags him. He comes round and, like, I don't know, goes there maybe. And then you try to dodge him to tag the big gun, and then everyone's sort of tagged up. And yeah, okay, he can get the 2 dice blocks, but some of them might be pushes. He might roll a 1 in 9, one of them, like you forcing that. And then if that turn goes wrong, you can abandon it, right? If he does get all pows and gets a couple of stuns or a removal, then you can just abandon the defense. But I would probably have invested something in this turn. What he's going to do is try and foul this big un, right? This is an obvious setup for a foul. And he's removed him, so there we go. That would have been a removal on this guy, which would have been amazing because he'd have been basing the ball. And then immediately doesn't get... So it's a shame because if that had followed up with a pow, then there would have been a +2 foul on this big un as well after the other one. So that would have been lovely. But unfortunately, he won in 9s. And then, oh my days. The orc just opens with a blockless block. Okay, where's this guy from? Why have I got to keep looking up where these dudes are from? That is just an atrocious thing to do. Ladder, of course. That's the problem. It's just ladder people. Every time I look and someone's just that bad, it's just people from ladder. Because it's just so easy to be top of ladder. You just play a lot. Like the only people at top of ladder, people can be asked to play that amount of games. It's not relevant of skill whatsoever. Okay. So the ogre goes in to base the cage. That's immediate, right? Beautiful. We get the POW here into a massive gang foul. Oh. I thought he was blocking with him. My bad. No POW is really annoying. Oh, he should have stepped one over. He's better there, isn't he, obviously? Gets the stun. And tags the back of the cage. That's okay. I don't mind that. The problem is the cage is going left. And he immediately takes a Kaz from a guy he stood up. A guard that he stood up to get mighty blowed. And this guy that he put there to get blitz. Because when these two block and follow on, I don't know what he was doing standing behind those players. Oh my days, what? Well, that's terrible, isn't it? He's going to dodge, isn't he? What? Isn't this just dice on the ball? I mean, if this is a POW, he can go there to block up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess he has to do 4 rushes, but still, that is a piece of piss to get dice on the ball. Oh, what are we doing with this? Okay, there's the POW, but he didn't get the POW on him. Run him through. No. Belt, do you not see that? Belt! Okay, he does see it, but he's doing it that way. And he's doing a dodge blitz. He's in Chunt's column as well. Get in the crowd. Come on. Oh, that's awful. See, look. Why wasn't that guy basing him? Like, why didn't he just base him with him so he had him spare? No, that, like even if that wasn't a cage, this guy had a 4+4+, 75%, 75% to one dice him in Chunt's column with block on no block. Oh no, this guy doesn't have block, so would have had to take a double down, but still. That is quite the safe football, sir. That doesn't even help. That's insane, isn't it? That's just nothing. Why is he... Why? That's your blitz. That's your blitzer. You just blocked with your blitz. So he would have made the dodge, and then he would have made the dodge, and he would have sacked. Had he just done the blitz on the ball instead of wasting this nonsense. None of these have block. He was your dodge to take the blitz. That was rubbish. So let's go back. What he should have done. He stands. He's your dodge to be the assist, and he's your dodge to take the blitz. Right there. You need those 2 3+s because he stands, bases these 2 players anyway. Like, You just make the 2/3+s. This is wasting dice and a player. You need the blitz with block. Obviously, he's the only one you've got. So I just don't understand why you wouldn't do that. That would have been the dodge. All right. Lots of 2s and 1s, but 2 sacks him. So casual blitz with the ball carrier. And a double rush. Oh my days. To be fair, because of the turn, like it's turn 7, right? Because of the turn, I wouldn't have even have hated a dodge 1 dice on the ball to push him back into his own half. Like just a dodge 1 dice on the ball, he's back here. That's 14 squares away. He can only move 14 squares, so he has to go directly up the pitch. And if you get the 4+ for the sack, even better, right? He's not scoring. This was such a waste of a block. That's not right. Oh my days, we've just done a 1D. Oh, this is insane. What do we do? There's a guy who can blitz you, like right there. Two 3+s to sack the ball again. I mean, that's wrong, isn't it? Oh my god, he's 1 in 9 again. Well, this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that this orc guy is going to score. And has cased him along the way. Absolute nonsense play. Another fun bus player. Yeah, doing them one at a time. This is absolutely terrible, the orc player. And it didn't matter at all. Belt made some mistakes, but that was some awful play from the orc guy. And, yeah. It is a total travesty that ended in a score. Why is there a halfling over there? What are we doing? Well, that is a super deep kick, so we're all in on the catcher. We haven't got any backup for this because we haven't got a player over here where he should be. Okay. We're using the auger. Oh, this belt, man. This is rough. Pickup uses sure hands. And another 1 in 9. 3 critical 1 in 9 failures in consecutive turns. Good old humans. Oh, God. The human Daka. I mean, to be fair, Daka's much better against a bad player, so it's not a bad strat. He's a little close with this front line. I don't know why he's so close. And in case you're wondering why a Daka is good against a bad player, take a look at what the Orcs are doing. They seem to be having a fucking prayer meeting. Instant removal. No block, no mighty blow, get removed. A withdrawn defense, so you spread out is the correct answer. You want to spread out across the pitch. Ideally, you just want columns. If there's no frenzy on your opponent's team, you just want columns. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then one guy who's your best response blitzer or whatever. Or you have one guy running around blitzing people, like if you've got a strength 4 piece. And then the rest of your team just do columns across the board so that they can't get past you without engaging. If you do this in the middle, what's currently happens. Now you've come into their half and you've just allowed this nonsense, right? There's players everywhere. You can't possibly cover them all. There's terrible blitz, by the way. The correct response to what the Orcs did was to run backwards again. Just to be clear, it wasn't to do this. It was to run backwards one more time. Because if they're that bad to do it this time, they'll do it next time too. They'll just walk up the pitch and stay in the middle. So you waste another turn before you try to move forward. Also fails a rush blitz. Hasn't moved any of these players before rolling a d6. And now the humans after 1 in 9, right? This was a terrible push. Awful response to bad play is to just do your own bad play. Ball doing rushes up the pitch. Don't even know why those are happening. They didn't do anything. But these rushes are really nice. Sorry, these dodges are really nice. And he finally fails one. Did them in the right order. Closest to that end of the pitch first. The stun is nice on this guy because it means that he doesn't have an assist here. Obviously a rush before you roll any dice. And then a blockless loner. The orc guy is just horrendous. Blitzing without block for no reason at all. He's just so bad, man. Doesn't even push him onto the guards. Okay, so we've got to do a dodge. The catcher has dodge, so he can just dodge off, right? Oh, okay. Oh, we just do this. Why wouldn't we just do that? I mean, it does get a POW, and he can go around the top. And now he can block him. And he gets the POW, so there we go. Worked perfectly. Don't stand in the stupid square. Don't... Why are you standing in the stupid square? So it's basically a guaranteed score. It's just how much time can he waste now. The good news for him is that the orc player is terrible and probably can waste quite a lot of time here. These POWs are not helping. Yeah, okay. No, you can't waste that much time. These POWs did not help at all. And a removal. Pretty horrible. Yeah, okay, you can't waste any time. He's just been banged it pretty bad. It just scores now. Gets to mighty blow this guy before he scores, I guess. And now he's playing for the draw/win. Doesn't, like, even against a full width setup, he doesn't change his own all man's LOS. Like, this is a horrendous setup. No defense against a blitz at all. Like penguin level idiocy. Just total banger. Stand on the LOS. Don't give a crap about kickoff results or anything. Awful. Like, this is again, it's the problem. It's not his fault, right? Just to be clear, this is not personal to whoever the hell he is. Like, it's that because it's ladder. Like, the complaint, the bitterness is against ladder. Ladder being so crap means that players like this end up at the top and then they qualify for things. And then I have to watch them play if I want to cast cups and super leagues. Because there's no standards in ladder. It's basically anyone who plays a lot of games. Wait, was the kickoff result a guy on the LOS got sent off? That was the kickoff result. Center LOS got sent off. I didn't even notice. So Belt now has to deal with 2 removals immediately. One in 9's the pickup without having defended it. Without having defended it. Didn't even move a player to the right. Awful. I mean, so I know you've been around lately, Nat, but like, I absolutely fucking hate the kickoff table, full stop. I don't think that, hey, we're about to start a game of something that's supposed to be competitive. Let's find out what random stuff happens to screw one of the teams over. Should be a thing. And I'm amazed at how many, like, otherwise sensible coaches come up with stupid reasons why the kickoff table needs to stay. The worst one is it keeps the offense honest. I don't even know what that means. Like, that's just nonsense, isn't it? Well, otherwise, they'll just set up like the Orc guy just did. They're still set up like that. And who cares if they set up like that? What difference does it make? Immediately fails. Immediately snakes into his own death. This, there we go. I can't even speak through my scarred throat. That is why, like, you're going to find this weird as a sentence. That is why kickoff tables shouldn't exist. Because that is already the game we play. That right there is already the game we play. There's enough random bullshit to deal with in a D6 based game without adding more. If you try to play this beer and pretzels, like, nonsense game competitively, all of the things you do and add and use should be to mitigate RNG. All of them. Every single thing you do should be to mitigate RNG. And yet, we add to it. It's crazy. We're not following the rules of stalling, but the kickoff table is sacrosanct. Can never be touched. Even the most minimal events on the kickoff table are annoying. There isn't a single result on the kickoff table that can't screw you. I did, Nat, yeah. Like, I used to love Necromunda as a kid. Like, it's dumb. Like, the most boring event on the kickoff table is what? Weather? If you've got on the ball, weather screws you. It just negates your skill. Yeah, the trapdoors. The trapdoors would be funnier, like in a non-competitive game, if there was like 20 of them, not 2. There's almost 400 squares on the pitch. 2 of them being trapdoors is completely stupid. Yes. Yes, Nut, I did. It was pretty funny. The hundreds of trapdoors with like paths between them. Oh, wait, we might be talking about different things. I just reread your thing. That's not what I was talking about. The answer might be changed to no. Of course, he just knocks out the ogre now. This is crazy. That's actually crazy, isn't it? What insane dicing. Wait a minute. It's turn 15. And he's 12 squares away. Okay. So even though this is an insane dicing, he's somehow not in scoring range. Eating a block on the halfling to not have an extra scoring threat. Who somehow lives better than an ogre did. Okay. Does he know that he just pushed him into his own way? He still is not in scoring range and currently can't get there. And he's 1 in 9. So now he has no rerolls. This is absolutely atrocious Blood Bowl. And the ball's on the ground. Oh my god! The ball is on the ground. And Belt failed the dodge and failed the 1 dice. And even if he had another reroll, would have rolled another 1. And the orc guy failed the pickup. Thank God for that. At the very least, Belt gets a draw out of that insane dicing by a total penguin. Oh my days, we found the new worst player. Oh God, this. I feel for Jim. Like I have genuine like anxiety for Jim that this is what he has to put up with in his Super League. Again, I have to point out, not his fault. Like they had to have done something to qualify. He couldn't invite me. I haven't played Blood Bowl 3. So like he can't. They had to be filled with people who accomplished something in an official Blood Bowl 3 competition. So, it's slim pickings. But that was awful. Like, if you do watch this, I don't know if it's Wornser or Wornser or whatever. Let me know, by the way, if you care. Again, it's not an insult to you. Like, it sounds insulting because you're bad, but like it doesn't matter that you're bad at this game, right? It's irrelevant to everything important in life. But this was real bad Blood Bowl, like real bad. If you want to get better, I'll help. Every time I point out that someone's bad in these games that I'm using for content, I absolutely offer like a free lesson. Just putting that out there. Anyway, we'll see you in the next game. Like, I don't know what to do. Whatever.